All right, Hail Swarm, and welcome to the second Sinister Swarm Guild Wars 2 Championship PvP tournament here in our very own Sinister Swarm Custom Battle Arena. We will have our champion from the first tournament defending his title tonight, who is Rafe, and he will be going up against some awesome challengers tonight. We've got a great team lined up for you. It's being broadcast live on Twitch TV as well as recorded for YouTube. The winner from tonight's tournament will be going into the championship title, carrying into the next tournament, which will be for our Veteran Day event in December. So this is a really big deal. We want to thank everyone who's come out and helped us, and special thanks to Agathoo for purchasing our arena for us. Thank you, Agathoo. And Rafe, back to you.
So first fight is Raul NG versus Zelda as a warrior. Alright guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Yeah, type /bow when you're ready. Alright, and go ahead and start. Zell throws down a banner. Raul throws down some caltrops to add some bleed. He looks like he's using a rifle, so he's going to go with a power build on this, it looks like. Zelda is using his Banner of Discipline, which is adding precision and critical damage, so it looks like it's going to be a power versus power. Zelda's got a bunch of might stacks, but he is looking around 50% HP right now. He is dropping. Raul's hitting with a flamethrower. Looks like he's running kits, and he's definitely using that rifle to knock him, do some knockbacks. Zelda, oh, he's down. He stops the stomp. Is he going to be able to get back up? He does get back up. Let's see how much DPS he's going to put on there. It's going to have to be a lot. Raul's down to about 75%. He's going to have to do a lot of damage here to try to keep it up. It's not enough. Zelda is down. Raul's the winner. Good fight, man.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Alright, second fight. We got Core Red in a Mesmer and Crew as a warrior. Alright guys, get ready with type /bow. Alright guys, begin. Crew's throwing out some Core's throwing out some clones, excuse me. Crew throws down an AoE burn. Bleeds are on Core Red right now. You got some regen, a bunch of buffs on there. Got a couple clones running around. Crew is still throwing down the AoE burn. Looks like he's going to try to keep his distance from the clones and everything. He doesn't want to get caught up in the center of all that stuff. He's a couple bleed stacks on him. Looks like they got cleared off. Core's using some really great mesmer tricks there with the portals. Love it. Cruiser Rock Dog comes out. Crew's looking really low right now, actually. He's at about 20%. Core Red's looking really low also. He's getting really, really close. This looks like it's going to be next couple seconds. Somebody may end up going down here. It looks like it might be Crew. Core's at about 50%. Crew's at about 10 and dropping. He's coming back. Core's looking really, really low right now. Both of them are about one hit away. Crew's the first to go down. Core still doesn't have a lot of HP though. Might be kind of dangerous doing what he's about to go for, and he does go for the stomp, and he actually gets it off with a rabbit finisher. Aww. Nice fight, man. fight.
Nice fight.
Core is the winner.
Go blue team.
Alright, so next fight is Knight Sage versus Agathoo Krondigan. Knight Sage running Necro, Agathoo running Guardian. Alright guys, type /bow whenever you're ready. Alright guys, go ahead and begin. So Agathoo's using the two-handed hammer, Warhammer. He's gonna run with some damage there, some CC. Knight Sage is doing really well to avoid getting stunned there. Oh, he does get a knockback. And he does get a little bit of a stun off. Agathoo's doing a good job keeping it within melee range. And he has a bunch of boons, including stability popped. Knight is getting really low. He may want to pop a heal here pretty soon. Looking at about 10%. Oh, and he gets his Death Shroud off, so there's that huge thing for the Necro. Agathoo's doing really well to keep that down. Not sure the Knight has his heal up yet. Oh, he does pop it. He does pop the heal. He has a little bit of protection up. He throws down a well. Agathoo avoids the well. There was another well down. Actually, he doesn't avoid all of it that time, but he does do well to get out of it quickly. He's not up. Knight's down. Actually goes for the stomp, and he does finish it there.
Oh.
Alright, Agathoo's the winner.
Congrats, Agathoo.
Alright, we got next fight being Element of Fate versus Dragon. Dragoness. Dragon's running Guardian. Element of Fate is running Ellie. Alright guys, whenever you're ready, you can type /bow. They both bowed, begin. Looks like Scarlet's minions are attacking Fireheart Rise. And Nylon gets pulled down. Ah, too bad for Nylon. Element of Fate's Earth Elemental gets popped out. Dragon's keeping in melee range. It looks like Fate is trying to back out of that. He's using the same Warhammer. And now he switches to two-handed sword. Looks like Fate is throwing down, I think, it looks like she is using a staff. It tends to be a little bit less DPS build. It's good range. Fate is at around 50%. Doing well to stay out of Dragon's CC range. Dragon's about 50% also. He has a bunch of boons. It's getting really low here. I know Staff has some good defense and some good heals. He does pop a heal. Dragon's still burning. They're both getting around 15%. They're both in a little bit of danger here. It might be the next offensive burst here that might take out the next, take that person down. Ooh, Dragon had a huge heal popped off. Looks like he was saving that. Fate does go down. And Dragon finishes the stomp. Your winner is Dragon. Your winner is...
Good fight, man.
Yeah, good fight.
Good fight, too.
Alright, next fight's gonna be Valkarin playing a Mesmer versus Horrible Curses playing a Necro. Another classic battle of the two super OP classes. Alright guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready. Val, if you can type /bow. Gregor, sorry. Gregor, Val, whatever. /bow. Okay. Alright, go ahead and begin. So Curses leads it out with some AoE wells, trying to stack the bleeds on Valkyrin as soon as possible. He is down about 50%, so it looks like a lot of that hit. Trying to use some fields of his own. Curses avoids it. Immediately goes into Death Shroud. Valkyrin's getting really low really quickly. That's the thing about the Necros. He gets mowed while he's getting ready to go for a stomp. It's a good timing there. Chris is down to 50%. I'm not sure that Mesmer can do much from downed. Let's see what we can do. Marvel is getting low. Oh, he does pop a heal there, though. Oh, I guess he died. I didn't even see him go down. So Chris is the winner. Didn't even have to have a stomp. I guess he just bled out there. Alright, good focus. Alright guys, next fight. I'm getting a resume play timer. Alright, so next fight's gonna be Zelda as a warrior versus Crew as a warrior. Alright guys, type /bow whenever you're ready. Yeah, 5-1 warrior wins. Alright guys, whenever you're ready, begin. Crew's using his longbow there. Try to immobilize and throw down some conditions. Zelda is gonna try to. It looks like he's gonna try to stay in melee range against Crew. Crew's crippled right now. Only 2 stacks of vulnerability on him. Zelda's blind, immobilized with 6 stacks of bleed. Now Crew switches over to melee, starts ripping Zelda down. He has weakness on him too, so he's going to do a lot less damage against him. Zelda looking at around 30% right now. Blinded again. And he's burning pretty hard. He's crippled, he's burning, he's really low, and he does go down. Crew goes for the stomp. And Crew finishes off. Alright, good fight, man. So, next fight is going to be Fate versus Sage. Fate's running an Ellie, Sage is running Necro. Whenever you guys are ready, type /bow. Alright, go ahead and begin. Fate starts off in the Fire Attunement, runs out with a Fire Ellie as her... and she does avoid those wells that Sage is trying to put down. Throwing out some AoE of her own. Sage has a Flesh Golem up. Night Sage is a little under 50%, burning down a little bit, does pop a heal, has a little protection up. Fate's doing really well to keep distance. With her staff, she's got like, what, 900, 1200 range on it too, so she can definitely stay out there as long as she wants to. They're looking about even right now in the HP pool. Fate's getting down pretty low here, looking around 15%. She's bleeding down a little bit, getting really close. She does get to pop a heal there. Looks like she switches to Water Attunement. If she stays within range, she'll actually be able to pop heals off of those that auto attack too. Looks like she's already doing that. Sage is back up to about 75%. Fate is still sitting at around 15-20% now. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Fate is getting really low there. Sage is doing well. He's around 50%. It does go down. Sage looks like he's getting ready to go in for the stomp. And he does go for the stomp there. Sage is the winner.
Good fight.
Yeah, good fight, man.
Awesome fight.
I
And
actually
he will
won
again.
something. Good fight.
See, Fate's mistake was not going on to Team Blue.
Alright, so next fight's gonna be Raul, blah 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 blah, versus Core Red. Raul's using an NG. Core Red's using a Mesmer. Alright guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready. Raul bows, Core bows. Alright, good luck guys, go ahead and fight. Core throws a field dead center. Looks like he wants to have control of the environment. Raul's still using that rifle. They are allowed to switch weapons and skills and traits and things as they want in between fights. FYI. Raul throws down his elite skill. Not sure where Core Red is because he's on the opposite team as me, but I see him now. There he is. He's around 50%. Raul is mowed. Core is using his patented now. I'm going to go ahead and patent it for him. Mesmer trickery. Back up to about 75%. Raul's out of the Moa state, but he is at about 50%. He's sitting in his elite though. So he's got his healing turrets and his medicine packs and things that'll give him a lot of HP. He's using a flamethrower there. Trying to keep distance on him, trying to push him off. Looks like he's actually aiming for the clones. Unless Core was just doing a really good job of just blocking it there. It looks like Raul threw down some caltrops. Looks like I picked the right Core Red there on my clicks. Raul's doing... Oh, he's getting really low here. Looks like his healing turret's down. He has a bunch of conditions on him. Oh, it looks like he might have just about ready to pop a heal, but he does get dropped. Core is doing... Looks like he's trying to avoid just going straight for the stomp because of the... Oh, he blows him back. Not sure that Raul will be able to take him down from the down state with the NG skills there. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of down still DPS, but yeah, Core Red does finish him off. Core is the winner. And he bows from grace. Congrats, Core. Good fight.
Good fight.
I hate Mesmer.
Thank you.
Alright man, next fight is going to be Dragon versus Agathoo. Dragon running guard. Agathoo also running guard. And we do have some background action going on. Looks like some people have some things they need to take out on each other. That's fine. Alright guys, go ahead and /bow whenever you're ready. They both bow. Alright, good luck guys. Go ahead and begin. Agathoo comes leaping out. He is blinded there. Tries to go for some CC, but the blind does block it. Agathoo's dropping a little bit in HP. Guards don't really have a lot of HP, but they do have a lot of support, CC, and a hardcore heal. Which he does get popped off there. He's at about full health now. They're both at about 80% actually. Agathoo is getting really low there. He's looking around 50%. Dragon is still sitting over 50%. He's trying to pull him in there and do some hardcore DPS. Agathoo isn't managing to get out of that. He's getting really low, and he does go down. He blows him back there. We all know the guard's down abilities is that one blowback, and then after that it's right there, stomp. It's a really cool assassin finisher. Alright, good fight. Dragon's your winner. Alright guys, next fight.
True swarm spirit.
That definitely is. Alright, next fight's gonna be Horrible Curses Necro versus Raul as an NG. Guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready. Alright, begin. So Horrible Curses tries to get, he's probably anticipating that Raul's going to use his rifle and stay at range, so he tried to throw the well down right on top of him. Raul did look like he evaded some of that, but he does have a bunch of bleed stacks. He does have cripple on him. He does get to knock back Horrible Curses there. Looks like he's using some elixirs. And he gets his elite off really quickly there. Flesh Golem for Curses is down about 50%, but those minions, they're fun. Whoa, he got bursted down super fast. That Necro, man, that Necro burst is huge. And Raul does get stomped there. Curses is the winner.
Good fight.
Yeah, good fight, man.
Good fight. I'm using my Necromancer next time.
Alright, guys, next fight is going to be Crewy Griffin as a warrior, and Valkyrin as a mesmer. Alright, when you guys are ready, go ahead and type /bow. I can never tell when Gregor does /bow, so I'm going to go ahead and pretend that he did. Alright, go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Good fight. Have a good fight. Crew throws down the burn. He's using that CC Warhammer there. Valkyrin's able to push him back and keep some distance. Crew's Rock Dog pops out. He does have some clones to deal with, but it doesn't look like he's falling too badly for them. He's using that AoE, kind of just knock everything out. He gets Moa'd. Can Gregor do something with this? Looks like Crewy's Rock Dog is confused and was attacking a drone, or a clone. Gregor's doing well to stay out of some range. He's really, really low though. He's looking about 5%. He does get knocked down there. He does that mesmer movement. Crew does finish that stomp off. Crew's your winner. Good fight, man.
Good job.
Oh, then I apologize.
Alright, so next fight's going to be Knight Sage versus Horrible Curses. They're both going Necro, so this is going to be a Necro versus Necro fight. Whenever you guys are ready, type /bow. Alright, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start. Curses throws down a well right on top of Sage before he can come back out. His Golem is doing some damage there. Sage pulls out a Golem of his own. Sage is taking some big damage though. Under 50%. Curses looks like he's doing just fine. Sage is getting really, really low. Not sure if he even pops his heal off there. He does go down. Horrible Curses does finish it off. Chris is the winner.
Jeez, I couldn't do nothing that match.
Alright, so next fight's going to be Dragon versus Core Red. Dragon running Guardian, Core Red running Mesmer. Alright guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready. Alright, they both bow. Dragon rushes in there. Looks like he took Core by surprise. Probably because I usually say go ahead and start the fight before people start. That's okay. So he does use his Mesmer portaling like he does really well there. Switching back and forth, constantly dropping clones to confuse positioning. He disappears even on me since I'm not on the same team as him. There he is. And he does mow a dragon. Dragon's taking some damage there in the Moa state. About 50%. Dragon sending all of his clones to shatter on him. He does take a big piece of damage there. Dragon's really low. He's at about 15%. Has a couple boons on him. I'm not sure where his heal is. He does pop it. It doesn't look like a really big one. Got a bunch of... Yep, he does get a bunch of boons. He does have a bunch of conditions on him, though. Poor Red's doing just fine. Dragon's taking a lot of damage. He does go down. Poor Red's going in for the stomp. Dragon pushes him back. Gets shattered on by Core's clones. And Core goes in for a stomp and does get it off with a rabbit finisher. You gotta change that finisher, man. Core is the winner.
That's all I got.
Good fight, man.
I think it's cute.
It is cute.
Good fight.
Alright, guys, next fight's gonna be Crewy Griffin versus Agathoo Krondigon. I don't even know. Is that how you pronounce it? Go with yes. Agathoo's running Guardian. Crewy is running Warrior. Alright, guys, go ahead and type /bow whenever you're ready. Alright, they both bow. Go ahead and start. Agathoo comes in with stability. Taking a little bit of small damage from Crew's longbow. He rings in Crew, starts CCing him down, throws that burn down a little bit. Oh, but Crew's CC looks like it's way stronger. Takes Agathoo down to about 50%. But Agathoo's heal does pop him all the way back up. Crew's doing well to stay out of Agathoo's melee, but then he does get leapt on. He's trying to keep the distance closed down. It looks like Crew's like using a lot of jumps and evades to stay out of that. He switches over to melee range. Now it's hammer versus hammer. Looks like Crew's hammer is a little bit stronger. Crew does have his rock dog out as well. Agathoo keeps getting down about 50%, but it looks like he's able to... Oh, and he does pop that heal off, goes all the way back up to about 75. Crew hasn't taken too much damage yet. I don't know that this would be a 5-minute fight, but if it does, it started about a minute and a half ago, I think. I'll keep a watch on that. Crew's trying to lead him into that burn field. Agathoo did well to just walk right around the outside of it. Getting an activity timer. A lot of melee range going on right now. Does get a good CC off on Agathoo. Agathoo tries to return the favor there. Crew gets knocked back really far. Taking a tiny bit of damage. It looks like his toughness and his build there is really great regen, a lot of heals, a lot of strength. I don't know what the build is, but he seems to be really strong in a lot of areas. He probably has... I guess he's really low at about 10%. I was going to say that he probably has the advantage being that he's a warrior, and a warrior has a much larger HP pool than guardians do. They do have a much stronger heal than warriors do, so he does pop it right back up to almost 80%. He's immobilized. Crew takes advantage of the immobilization, throws down a burn pool, switches back to melee to CC him, but probably try to stop that heal from going off again. He gets weakness and crippled. Crew's doing really well to keep the pressure on whilst maintaining his own HP. Agathoo goes in to try to close some range down. He is sitting pretty comfortably around 25% most of this fight. He's dropping out really low. It might be one more hit, and he does get that hit. He is downed. Does do the knockback, but I don't think there's much anyone can do as a guardian from downstate. And Crew does get the stomp off. Crew is winner there. Really good fight. Alright guys, next fight. Our two undefeated guys right now. Horrible Curses versus Core Red. Horrible Curses is a Necro, Core Red as a Mesmer. Alright guys, go and type /bow. Alright, begin whenever you're ready. Core Red's being on red team is going to make it really hard for me to follow him specifically, but that's kind of cool. You guys get to see what Horrible Curse is having to deal with. And picking out the right one here. Courses does get Core Red down about 50%. He's mowed. So this is probably a good time for Red to be disappearing, healing up, and getting himself in a little bit better of a position. They're about even right now in HP. Versus looks like he already drained that second HP pool that we all know Necros have. Red is using his Mesmer Trickery. He's got his clones out, switching in portals and using them to shatter on curses. Curses is down pretty low. Curses is getting really low there. His Death Shroud looks like it's basically gone. Got a lot of stacks of bleed on him, confusion. They're both getting kind of low, but Curses might be actually gets a heal off. He is in a pretty bad state right now. Red does drop him. Red looks a little bit wary about going for the stomp immediately. He might be waiting on some heal just in case. But he does go in for the stomp and finishes it off there.
Good fight.
Yeah, good fight.
Awesome fight.
Scores a winner.
Fight.
Don't mind losing, don't mind.
That was a great one.
Alright guys, next fight's gonna be Dragon versus Crew. Dragon as a Guardian, Crew as a Warrior. Crew's already type/bow. Dragon, if you can type/bow there. Now go ahead and say when to start. Alright, they both bow. Go ahead and start. Dragon rushes in. Two-handed sword. Tries to ring Crew in there. He's doing some DPS on him. Does get that Rock Dog pulled out from those hits. Crew using his hammer to CC Dragon down. Dragon switches to hammer to return the favor. He is trying to ring him in there, also making sure he can't escape. Dragon gets a heal off, but he's really great job by Crew getting that longbow switch and then immobilizing him. Throwing a bunch of conditions on him. Got some bleed stacks and burns. Dragon's in a lot of trouble. Looks like Dragon's trying to play a little bit defensively, but he's going back to the sword. Does well to evade out of that. Crew's looking really good. He does get a CC off. That's probably it right there. And he does drop Dragon off of that. Does well to evade the pushback. Goes in for the stomp. And he does stomp Dragon down. Good job. Good fight, man. Crew's the winner.
Good fight, Crew.
Alright guys, next fight is going to be Horrible Curses as a Necro versus Crewy Griffin as a Warrior. Alright guys, go and type/bow. This is going to be a really good fight, guys. Go ahead and start. Crew starts off with longbow, immobilizes Horrible Curses, gets some CC off after burning him down. He's extremely low. He does have to go into Death Shroud to try to prevent that immediate burst down to death. He's weaknessed, but Crew's doing really well. Put that AoE down. Horrible Curses pulls Crewy. Try to keep him into a range that he's more comfortable with. His Flesh Golem is there. Chris did a great job to survive that really great start from Crew. He's immobilized and burned again. Those stacks are going to hurt him pretty bad. 6 bleeds with 1 burn. He does clear him off of his heal. Switches back to his Death Shroud. Crew is at about 50% with a bunch of different conditions on him. Gets pulled again by Curses. Curses is CC'd down. He's really low. Throws the Death Shroud off to try to maintain that survival. And Nylon is open mic'd right now. Curses is down. Crew is really low. He does fear him off. Necro downed ability is super strong. He might be able to kill him. Oh. Crew does get a good stomp off there. And then goes down. That Necro. Crew is technically the winner. Good fight, man. Alright guys, so next fight is going to be Core Red versus Crewy Griffin. Core Red as his Mesmer, Griffin as his Warrior. Go ahead and type/bow when you guys are ready. Crew bows first. red bows. Alright guys, good luck. Go ahead and start. Crew gets immediately mowed. That's probably a really great idea because that's when Crew tends to get his burst off right in the very beginning of the fight that we've noticed. Or being on my team, I can follow him a lot easier now. Crew looks like he's trying to avoid the pull from the mesmer ability. He throws down a bunch of burns. Core isn't able to avoid all of that. He gets a bunch of the bleed stacks off of there. He gets crippled. Pops a regen off there. Crew's Rock Dog is back out. Core guy has a bunch of clones getting killed by that AoE damage that Crew's putting out. Core's getting really, really low there. He is using his... Oh, he gets CC'd. He may not even be able to get his heal off. Crew gets... Oh, what... He gets that final CC off to drop Core. And Crew gets a stomp off. Great fight, man.
Good fight.
Alright, Crew's the winner.
Good fight.
Alright. We're gonna have to do a rematch here so we can get Core Red his go for that double elimination. Core Red hadn't lost at all throughout the entire tournament, so he's earned his next chance. Core Red is still his mesmer. Crew is still the warrior. Go ahead, guys. Type / bow. Both bow. Alright, guys. Go ahead and start. Crew's sitting with his longbow there. Core's evading back some. Gets a bunch of clones out. Crew is avoiding the damage from those clones by a little bit. He does have some conditions stacked on him. He switches to melee, and as soon as he goes to melee switch, he gets mowed. The Core Red might have been holding that off to wait for the melee to come out. Rock Dog is popped out for him. Core's got a bunch of clones and illusions out. Oh, he uses his... Oh, very nicely done. Uses that mesmer trickery again. This time he definitely pops in and out. Used it really well. He's immobilized and he has 6 stacks of bleed, but... He's surviving really well. He's under 50% health, though. Mesmer does have a lot of tricks, but he might be out-tricked. And nope, he gets a heal off. He avoids most of the damage. He does have a stack of burn on him, though. Oh, he's immobilized. A bunch of bleeds, and looks like he's going to come and get CC'd down here, and he does. Already popped his move. Crew goes in for a stomp and finishes off the right clone. Alright, Crew's the winner. Good job, man.
Alright, you each want to bow? Alright, you both got a bow. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Crew starting range. Against an engineer, I don't know if that's the greatest idea. Switches over to melee. Pulls out his rock dog. Defending champions, 25% health. Let's see if we can get it. It's a little bit of a heal off. Crew hardly has a dent in him. Let's see how he can finish this off. Staying in melee range. Rafe gets a heal off, back to 75%. Crew looks about half health, about even so far for health. Another heal off, he's almost back to full health. Crew again with the rock dog, trying to stay in melee range. Rafe's down to over 25%. Crew back up to 75%. Still has his rock dog out. Stuns Rafe. Rafe's down. Let's see if he can finish it off. Looks like Crew's the winner. Congratulations.
Alright, go ahead.
Bow from Crew. Bow from Rafe. You'll begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, Crew starting the ranged attack, switching over to melee. Already down about 10% health. Race down about 25% health. Crew trying to keep in that melee range. Crew keeping those stuns up, keeping them locked down. Pulls out the rock dog. Rafe's down to about 30% health. Crew's still got a pretty good health there, 90%. Rafe gets a heal off. Rafe's got his healing turret down. Crew misses with his charge. Gets knocked back by the flames. Rafe gets healed back to full health. It's about even health so far. Gets locked down again, and Crew takes a good chunk of health out of Rafe. Rafe down to about 50%, so is Crew. Switches back to Rain. And gets a nice heal up. Pulls out the rock dog. 10% health left. Keeps Rafe locked down. See if Rafe can finish the shot. Crew's on the ground. Crew rallies. Let's see if he can do enough damage to get Rafe down. All Rafe's got to do is keep his distance. Crew keeping him pretty in place there. And it looks like Rafe's the winner. 1-1. Good fight, guys.
Good fight.
I just started I didn't even have the camera thing going. Okay.
Alright, Crew's taking a bow. Rafe's taking a bow. Begin in 3, 2, 1, fight. Again, Crew starting with the ring. Rafe doing some burst shot there. Both get about 10% health off at the beginning of the fight. Crew switching over to melee, trying to get in close. Getting Rafe down to about 75% health. Get the rock dog out. Doesn't last very long. Crew staying in close, keep him slowed and stunned. Down to about 25% health. Crew still good at 90%. Got a healing turret down. Some healing pouches by the looks of it. Got a nice heal up. Crew's still trying to stay in there close, trying to keep him locked down. Nice dodge out of the way. Keeping him close range of that flame turret as much as he can. Gets another heal off. It's about equal, 50%, 75%. Rafe's doing a good job of keeping Crew in the range of that flame turret. Crew pops the rock dog. Rafe's down to about 30% health. So is Crew. Rafe dodges out of the way, trying to stay away from Crew. Crew's still staying in melee range. Rafe goes down. Crew goes for the execution. Crew gets it. Crew's the winner.
We have a new champion.
Alright guys, so that's it for the tournament. Crew is the champion. He has defeated me. He now has the champion title. So as far as records go, I'm taking first place there. He's champ. Second place is Core Red. Third place is Horrible Curses. Fourth place is Dragon. Everybody, great job with the fights. I really appreciate everybody coming out. About an hour and a half long, so it wasn't that long.